in order to make the college experience more valuable to them. And a very good example of that in terms of technology is the dorm room that's currently occupied by American University sophomore Elliott Frutkin, who's there in your camera. Good morning, Mr. Frutkin.
Good morning.
We need to have a tour of your room because there are a lot of elements in there we understand that might not have been there a couple years ago. But first, where are you from?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
And what are you studying?
I'm studying a major that's called CLEG here in the School of Public Affairs. It's Communications Law, Economics, and Government.
And where are you from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
And you're going to graduate in 4 years?
I'm on schedule to.
Well, the reason I ask is you might have heard earlier, not everybody does, and there's a large number of people who don't. But nevertheless, tell us basically what you've got in your room that relates to your ability to communicate and to exploit computer technology.
Well, here at the American University, in all of the dorm rooms, we have ports, direct data ports to our campus-wide network, which allows us to use different resources throughout the university and also gives us direct access to the internet.
Is this something that you pay extra for?
No, it's in every dorm room. It's available to any student who has a computer.
Do you happen to know how long that's been available to all students in the dorms?
I'm not sure. I think that this is the second year, maybe the third.
Why don't you just run through all the various pieces of equipment you've got there so that we know what we're looking at?
Okay. Well, this is, I call it my old computer. I got my new computer yesterday. And it's a 486 computer.
Mm-hmm.
Over here is the computer I just got. It's a Dell Pentium computer.
Why did you, is it an upgrade, I take it?
Yeah, it's a big upgrade.
From what to what?
This is a 486 computer that runs at 50 megahertz.
Mm-hmm.
And the one here is a Pentium 133 megahertz machine.
And it looks like you've got a multimedia package too, is that right? That, and those are speakers on either side of the monitor that's on your desk, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else do you have?
I have a digital answering machine and a fax machine.
And is there anything else that I see? You must have a telephone in there somewhere.
Yeah, I have a cordless phone.
All right. Now, email. Do you make use of email?
Yeah, I use email a lot.
How?
I email to friends at different universities. I email to my family back home in Cleveland. My brother just started law school at University of Virginia, and he just sent me his new email address. I run a small computer business, and I use that to email to the people I work with, since we're all in different locations.
You run the business out of your room?
Well, I don't run it out of the room. I do a lot of the work on the computers.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, one of my friends runs the business in Ohio.
What is the business?
We do internet consulting, a lot of World Wide Web development, creating home pages on the internet.
How's the business?
It's great. At the beginning of the summer, I guess I didn't have enough to do, and I decided to get a little adventurous. And ever since then, it's just been unbelievably successful. Before we could even advertise or market, we started getting telephone calls and requests and inquiries and things.
Well, I've got to note that you're going to start using voicemail via computer by some means. Could you describe that to us?
Yeah, well, in any computer, almost any computer now, you can buy a simple card, an expansion card that goes into your computer, and you can just load up some software, and that allows you to your computer to act as a voicemail system. You know, create different mailboxes, take all the incoming calls, receive faxes, any of those things.
And that would require a connection between your telephone and your computer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like a modem hooks up, just a telephone wire from the telephone jack to the back of the computer.
How much time would you say that you spend at the computer, at the keyboard, on any given day?
Well, it's kind of a joke. All my friends bother me about it because I spend quite a bit of time at the computer. I also work at the computing center here at the university. So this summer, between my own business and the computing center, I've spent a good portion of every day on the computer. Once classes start once I have some other things to do. You know, I'll probably still spend 2 or 3 hours on the computer a day.
Cable TV, you have a coaxial cable connection?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have cable TV in all the rooms also.
Now, you've got a lot of stuff in there. How much of it is something that advances your education?
Well, the computer hooked up to the network definitely does. For example, one of the greatest things, and one of the things that all the students that live near me in the dorms who don't have a network connection, they come in to look up research material in the library because you have a direct connection to the library card catalog from my dorm room. A lot of professors are beginning to communicate with their students via email. You can set up an email address where you send one message and it goes to all the students in the class. So I know some professors here at the university are doing that also.
Well, I see you've got some other people in the room. Who are they?
2 of my friends. We've got Dave and Gene.
Dave has a last name?
Goldman.
Dave Goldman.
Yes.
Where are you from, Dave?
I'm from Riverdale in New York.
And you're computer literate like your friend Elliott?
Absolutely.
Do you have a setup at all like his?
Well, we actually just had a little war. We both bought new systems, new computers like he had on the floor, the Dell, and his is slightly faster than mine, but I'm expecting my system shortly.
Tell you what, could you just move forward a little bit? We've got your forehead in shadow. Great.
Absolutely.
What's your major?
Computer information systems.
How many hours a day do you spend at the keyboard?
Right now, since my system is so slow, I have an old 486SX. I can't spend any time because it takes too long for anything to happen. But there have been times where I've been known to spend quite a few hours at the system.
We realize there are some people who think that a 486 is a lot faster than what they have now.
Well, that's definitely true. But when you're working with such large information, such large files, sending through a network, depending on the speed of the computer and your connection, it really affects the speed of your computer.
Well, let me meet. Is that Gene next to you?
Yes, it is.
Gene, what's your last name?
Petrillo.
Could you do the same thing? Could you sit forward so we
Sure.
can get a better look at you? Where are you from?
I'm from Southampton, New York.
And what year are you in school?
I'm a freshman.
And your major?
Undecided.
What brings you to this situation?
Well, I don't really know much about email or any of the internet yet, but Elliott and Dave will help me with my new computer, hopefully.
So it's brand new to you. And
Yeah.
does your dorm room have the same hookups that are available to them?
Yes, it does.
And as you look ahead as a freshman, and I guess the computer is new to you, but you didn't have one in high school, is that right?
That's correct. I had a word processor.
So what are you looking forward to in terms of making freshman year easier for you with all the equipment?
I'm looking forward to hooking up to the internet, and that should help me out a lot. And I'm looking forward to doing email with my friends and my family at home.
Now, every freshman has to take some introductory courses, things like English literature and writing and that sort of thing. Do you see the high technology as helping you out in those basic courses?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
For example?
Just with the internet, just...
Well, let me go back to Elliott and
Okay.
get a few words from him about this internet. Can you, we might have time for you to log on for us. Can you do that while we're talking?
Yeah, sure.
And I don't need you to narrate it, but to just get it up there, or is that it already?
Yeah, this is the American University's World Wide Web homepage that I have up here. And
So when we see the American University homepage, what are we learning about it?
well, you can find out lots of different information, about the university. It has the different sections. You can find out about any of the schools and the departments, about student life at AU, about campus services, what the campus media is doing,
Well,
the administration.
I think we can read the screen, and it says Eagle Info. Why would that be the name of AU's homepage?
I'm not quite sure. The mascot of AU is the eagle, so I'm sure that has to do with it.
Is that an officially university-sanctioned homepage?
Yes, this one is.
then if somebody wanted to get tuition information, somebody wanted to decide whether or not to attend American University, would that be helpful in deciding?
Oh, absolutely. You know, for example, student life. This lists all the different aspects of student life at the American University, and this is available to anyone who has internet access to the World Wide Web.
I still want to get down to the basic issue that the point of being in college is education and learning things. And Jean mentioned about how the internet would be helpful for her in some of the introductory freshman courses. How would you use the internet to succeed freshman year?
Well, the internet gives you access to lots of different research materials. For example, a lot of universities now allow access to their card catalogs or their research information. Keyword searching is real easy now as far as finding information on all kinds of subjects.
A keyword search would mean what?
Well, you know, if we wanted to find out information on...
Let's say I wanted to know something about Geoffrey Chaucer and the Canterbury Tales. Is that a difficult thing to find on the internet?
Not at all. Almost any subject you could name, there's a little niche for somewhere out on the internet. There's a discussion group, which is a bulletin board which people can post their thoughts to and have discussions. There's things available on the World Wide Web. It's very easy to search these resources now, too, to find exactly what you're looking for. We could enter some keywords and pull up all the internet resources that have to do with the subject you're interested in.
Do you think that students who, for one reason or another, if there are any, decide not to have a computer at all, not to have a lot of the things that you do, are they at a disadvantage in your view in terms of getting an education?
Absolutely. I really think that today a computer is absolutely necessary to produce the quality of work that students who have computers do. Here at the university, you know, they do have computer labs and provide all of the resources that students need who don't have computers and possibly can't afford computers. But it really helps me being able to do it right from my room, being able to log into all the campus resources just like you would from any computer lab on campus.
Well, let me understand, which goes to cost, which is what I'm going to ask you about. Let's say there is a student who doesn't have that resources that you do to have that equipment. Are you saying the university will provide, lend, sell at low cost a computer? How does that happen?
Well, there are computer labs across campus that are accessible by any student, faculty, or staff.
So you have to go to a room and sign in or something like that to use the
Right. You
equipment?
just need to show your ID card, and you know, there's almost never a problem having access to a computer. The bookstore here at AU sells computers, you know, at a relatively good cost. But the labs are available for students to use. You know, in my experiences in the labs, I've had no problems.
Do you have a ballpark figure for what all of the equipment that you personally own in that room costs? Are you willing to say?
That's tough to say. The new computer I just bought, the basic system, was about $2,500. But you know, the system I bought is a little more than the average student may need, because I do lots of things other than hooking into the network and looking up books in the library.
And you have a fax machine. That's a separate cost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you pay for your own internet connection?
No, it's through the university network. You have direct internet access at no charge.
Do you subscribe to any of the online services, the commercially available services?
Yeah, I did. This summer when I lived off campus, since I was running a business, I obviously needed some other kind of internet access.
But now that you have the universities, you don't need them for that.
Right. I'm still gonna keep it in case I travel off campus or I'm using someone else's computer, so I can always get internet access. But the university provides, you know, the connection that I need.
Thank you, Elliott Frutkin, a sophomore at American University, and your friends. We appreciate your time this morning, and good luck, all of you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We're going to continue our look at the internet. In a few minutes, we'll have Barclay Kern in our room down the hall from the studio, showing you different ways to use the internet, because that's the emphasis this morning, and we'll be back and do that in a few minutes.